just want the whole world in my hands and my team by my side with the whole world in my plans.
What's up, guys? While adding HWD here with another video, and today we're going to be going over how you can get to Masters League easy, very easy, at Town Hall 9. So what you want to do is you want to use balloons and minions. To get to Master, personally, I use 24 balloons and 50 minions with Clan Castle minions or Dragon, and then I will use rage spells. I'll have all rage spells, or I'll do 3 rage spells, 1 lightning, 3 rage spells, 1 heal spell, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to raid bases that are inactive or dead bases or bases like these that are just really, really low level. So as you can see, I was just I put a balloon down to distract, and then I put minions behind the balloon just so I can pick off some of the loot on the right and the bottom right and left sides, because I was planning to attack this base from the left side and get the 2-star on this base, because this base obviously extremely low leveled, super easy to raid. Air defenses on the outside along with the archer towers. So now that, and I made sure that I had kind of a clear path to the core of the base. I made sure that, the balloons were going to funnel straight to the core. So then what I do here is I put down all my balloons on the archer tower, or on that, on the that air defense, just to kind of clear it out of the way, so that I can pick up some of that loot right there. And so my balloons will have a straighter shot to the center, and they won't go around the base and get distracted. So once my minions are done kind of cleaning stuff up over here, I drop all my balloons down where that Barbarian King is. Just kidding. God, I have not seen this. There we go. I made sure that the Archer Tower was out of the way so that the balloons wouldn't get distracted. And then I put the rest of my balloons down on that Archer Tower and then that air defense. And then I put all my minions in behind it. Well, not all of them, but I put a couple minions in behind it just so that I could, help clear a couple buildings. And then I put a rage spell to just accelerate these loons into the core and get rid of all of the wizard towers and expos. And wizard towers were pretty low leveled, so it was no problem getting through that. So then it's a clear shot to the town hall. I put in my clan castle minions. They go, a couple of them go straight for it. The others kind of get sidetracked. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your minions have a straight shot to the town hall and they don't get distracted and go around the base like mine did. But it's no biggie because I got the 50%. I got way more than 50%. And then I got the town hall easy 2-star. Put my queen in down there just to pick up a little bit more gold. And that was a good raid for me. Good amount of loot. Actually, that was an awesome amount of loot. 2,800 dark elixir. 2 stars. So this was an awesome raid. And this is kind of what you want to look for down in Crystal 3. This is the Crystal 3 area. You want to look for dead bases or really low level ones. So those 2 stars for 20 cups. 79%. So that was an awesome raid. And as you can see, that's the troop combination that I used. Only used 1 rage spell. Didn't even need all my rage spells. So that was just an easy raid. Alright, so next raid. This is an active base. You can tell because the storages, or not storages, the storages are pretty much empty. Collectors are full, and he does not have a league. So what I did first is I used my balloons around the base just to pick off those easy archer towers and air defenses and whatnot. Just make it easier for me to clean up the troops and just kind of get all of the air defenses out of the way. I sped this up for some reason, I don't know why. So then I put a rage spell and I put my balloons down so that just to accelerate them to that archer tower. And then I put my balloons down and they go take out that air defense. And I put some more loons with the rage. And as you can see, there's Teslas. Just 1 loon per Tesla will do. So then my loons are just getting through the base really easy. I put all my minions down. Put the rest of my loons up top there just to clear out. Because as you can see, there's a couple more defenses up top. They get through those no problem. And this base is done. There are no more defenses that can target air troops that are going to pose a threat. So my troops will have no problem just running through the base and cleaning everything up. So this is kind of what you want to look for. Again, this is just Crystal 3 zone. You want to look for either like dead bases, inactive bases, or really low leveled bases. And it's simple. It's really, honestly, it's easy to get the Masters. So you just got to be patient when you raid and find the right bases and attack the right bases. So that was a easy plus 30 3-star. All right, so next base. This is another dead base. So what I did here is I put in all my loons at the top in a V shaped, and I put all my minions in behind them, and then I put 2 rage spells down, just to kind of, 2 rage spells down just to accelerate the loons into the core, and into those archer towers and air defenses. And what this does is that the balloons serve as not only tanks, but they do take out the defenses really well, and then the minions just kind of fall up behind them and just totally destroy with them. So as you can see, there's only an air defense and 2 archer towers and 2 wizard towers and some Teslas there. So it's going to be no problem for me to get the 100% here. I just do another rage spell in kind of the core there so that that really big pack of balloons can get through all of those rage or all the those defenses targeting airs, targeting my minions, targeting the air targets. That's what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it right now for some reason. But we're good, and as you can see, the splash damage from the loons helped destroy the town halls. This was just another really easy 3-star in Master 3. Just look for inactive bases. There's tons of them. I usually farm there, and that's a 3-star plus 26 trophies, ton of loot. So that was another good raid, and I only used 3 raid spells there. Didn't have to use all my spells. Didn't have to use clan counts or anything. So next raid, this is Crystal 2. Again, there's a ton of dead bases up in Crystal 2. Crystal 3, that's where I farm, as I said that before. That's where I farm with Barch when I am farming, just because there's so much loot around there and so many dead bases. So what I'm going to do with start this raid off is I'm going to, actually I totally forgot how I raided this base. I guess let's watch. I haven't watched this replay in a while. This was a while ago. Hey, stop barking! I'm recording! Alright, so I guess I'm going to let time run down because I'm an idiot. Come on now. What happens in this? What happens, man? I'm curious. Okay, so I put in all my loons down in the middle and then on the right and left side, and then I do rage spells in the corners just to accelerate the loons into the base, and then all my minions falling up behind it. And basically what I was trying to do here, I was just trying to rush the rush kind of like where all the gold was. As you can see, all the gold was on that side, and I just wanted to get my balloons and minions into the middle of this base through all of the gold and to that town hall to get that 2-star. And now this raid actually went a lot better than I thought it would. I only used 2 rage spells so far. A ton of my loons are still up. Shout out to the antagonist fan. And then a ton of my minions are up, so I thought, like, okay, this is, easy 2-star. Got a ton of loot already. Look at that. That was actually awesome loot. My balloons are still going through. They're still rocking. I still have a bunch of minions up. They're kind of getting stuck on those storages and expos and whatnot. Those are kind of the harder buildings to destroy. But there really wasn't a lot of buildings left, so I decided to put my Clan Castle Dragon in, take out that Barb King, and then the Dragon's going to help clean up. Really, I don't think it was necessary to put the Dragon in. I probably could have gotten the 3-star without it, but this definitely helped the raid out. And my troops are just going to run around. Shout out to Jody. Shout out to Jody. She's awesome. But yeah, so just my Dragon's going to go around clean up, along with the minions. Another easy 100% plus 26 trophies, ton of loot. So again, and this was the raid that got me into Crystal 1. There are tons of dead bases, tons of easy bases to raid on your way up to Masters. So here's another base. This guy's in Masters, and he has a dead base, and he has a ton of loot. As you can see, he's got 511,000 gold, 404,000 elixir, not dark elixir. He's got 453 dark elixir, which is not a lot at all, but it's enough to cover the minions, and he's got 30 cups. So what I did here, basically, is I put 1 balloon on each archer tower just to kind of take them out, because the archer towers were really exposed, the air defenses were really exposed, so this was just a really easy raid. So those balloons, no problem, going to take out those archer towers. Really, you only need 1 balloon per archer tower if it's not covered by any defenses, 2 balloons to 3 if it's covered by an air defense or whatnot. As you can see up top there, I put 2 balloons down. They did not quite make it. I was kind of like, gosh darn it. But really, not a biggie, because that's just 1 archer tower, man. So then down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rage spell down. I only have 2 rage spells. I raided without rage spells because I would boost my barracks, just so that I can, get up in trophies faster. But you don't need gems to get up to Masters. You might want to boost your spell factory, but that's pretty much the most you need. So then I just split up my balloons half and half. Same with my minions and a rage on each side, because as you can see, there were the most defenses that targeted air in those areas, including the expo and some archer towers. Balloons get through that, no problem, with those rage spells. Minions falling up right behind. And then there's only a couple things left in this base that can take out my balloons and minions, and they're not going to stand a chance because there's a whole horde of balloons coming in right there. Put my Clan Castle troops in on this side, and I'm not sure if it was really necessary, but definitely helped the raid out. Put it up top right is where I ended up putting the CC troops, just to kind of help clear out those archer towers and stuff. And put my queen up top on that army camp, and then this raid is just going to finish up. I'm going to get 3 stars, 30 trophies, tons of loot. So again, just a lot of people struggle getting to Masters, and it's just because, usually it's because people don't have the patience to wait to find a base like this. They'll start, they'll maybe search for a couple minutes and be like, oh my god, this is taking forever, and then raid some bad base and lose, which I've done a couple times. But yeah, look at that. That was an awesome raid. Got me up to Masters. Tons of loot, 30 trophies, so that was an awesome raid. As you can see, this is my base. Oh, voice crack. Hello. So again, just you got to be patient. You can't expect to find a raid in 2 minutes. It can take a while. I mean, not that long, but it can take a good amount of time to find a good base. So you just got to be patient. That's the only way you can play this game is with patience, both farming and pushing. But really, Masters is nice and easy to get up to, so don't stress it if you're on your way up there. Just use loons and minions is the way to go, honestly. You can do it with hogs, you can do it with barch, you can do it with dragons, but in my personal favorite pushing strategy are balloons and minions. So this is kind of the start of my push, by the way, so I will have a push series starting up pretty soon as well. So look forward to that. Gonna try to push up to 3,800 at least, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, guys, that's how to get up to Masters as a Town Hall 9. It's a pretty light on loot strategy. It does use quite a bit of elixir, but you can make up for that with the elixir from dead bases and elixir from your loot bonus once you get high enough. And then the minions only cost like 500, which isn't a lot, because most bases up here have a ton of dark elixir. This is also a great place to dark elixir farm. So this is the end of the video, guys. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at WildLightingHWD. Look forward to the Trophy Push series, and that's it for today, guys. Hope this helps. Peace.
I'm passing notes to all the pretty girls in class still. They never reply, but never say never. They never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind. Measure my effort and skill, gets better in time. Fresher than ever, and I am who I am. No taking it back, I'm alive and well, what to do, my name is unimportant. But what I say is quite amazing. I hope you enjoy it. I put my soul into this shit.